All right, this is the KC602S, smart meter with artificial intelligence. Well, the case is nice, real nice. It's a hard case. So you got the case, and also inside is a manual, and this is a fatty. It says right on a 3-year warranty, so that's good. That's the amount of the English, so 24 pages right now. Okay, it has a nice little lanyard on it. A nice zipper. A bag on the inside there, a little storage space. Retaining rubber band. Comes with the batteries, 3 AAAs. And we got, what else here? This is the thermocouple, so you could use that for, you know, HVAC testing and things like that. And you got some leads. Looks like the standard banana clip leads. And they have little covers here, which is also typical. Pretty pointy, so you could get in there with some pretty small electronic parts. And they have the covers here, and they, you know, you could just pull these off. Okay, maybe not just pull them off. It's gonna take some work, but they'll come off. Okay, so that's what it looks like without the cover on it. And they just clip back on. And the main event, I think it's smaller than I thought. Fits in my hand pretty well. And it has a little clip on the side here that you can stick a lead in. That's in there, and that ain't coming out. So you can use this to, you know, for an extra third hand. That way you can hold it and still look at the meter and see what's going on when you're using your other hand for this. So that's pretty clever. I like that. On the side, it looks like there's a hold button and a flashlight. Let's put the batteries in here and find out how that works. Okay, so the first thing I noticed is that the screw for this is not captured. So that's, you gotta be real careful you don't lose that when you take this out. It would have been nice if they captured it in the lid here so that you wouldn't lose it. All right, so I just fired it up here, and it says Cal and then AI and 78.9. And I guess it's sweeping back and forth, searching for something to do. The flashlight, I don't know if you can see that, it just aims directly at the back of this clamp. So in order to use that, let's turn it on. You gotta hold the button in for a few seconds. In order to see anything in a cabinet, you're gonna have to open that up. So you can push the function button and manually scroll through the different functions here. And a long press puts it back into auto mode. So at 2 or 3 seconds, if you're not sure, you can just put it back in there by just holding that for a couple seconds. Let's go give it a try. Okay, as far as the non-contact voltage, it's showing low voltage there. I mean, it works, but not until you're literally touching the outlet. So not super sensitive for that. And now we'll test the outlet. So you're gonna have to take off your little caps here. See what happens. Okay, and so we got 120.4 volts and 59.97 hertz. All right, so that works. Let's try current. You can only clamp one conductor inside of a cord. So you can't do this, or you'll get a 0 result. So what we have to do is we have to split this line. So Amazon sells these line splitters, which I highly recommend. And that way you'll have a hot and a neutral divided. And then you just take your clamp meter and you clamp that. So you'll get one side of whatever appliance or whatever it is you have plugged in. So let's go ahead and do that. And there we go. Turn it on. We got Still got our 60 hertz. We got 11.3 amps going through there now. 11.3. We turn it down. 10.6 amps. Pretty solid. And now we got 12.7. Anyway, works like a charm. All right, so let's check some capacitors. 7.5 microfarads, and I get 7.13, 70, and 5, and that's 5, 71.4, 40 and 5, so we got common, that should be 5, and it is, and this should be 40 or close to it, and it's right on 40. And last but not least, we got another 40 and 5, 5 and 40. Spot on, brother. And it's all automatic, so love it, and I think you will too.